Hello, everyone. KETO here. Just a summary of my day, recap more or less. Uh, I finished up a book called The Keto Code. Learned some interesting things. It's a little more intricate than just being a straight carnivore or just trying to keep your carbs under 10. It talks a lot about how the cells actually work and the body's not burning ketones. Ketones help mitochondria to release FFAs, and that helps you to lose weight. Really deep, really intricate, but really just a deep dive into the ketogenic process. But I'm pretty much moving on to another book called Overthrow, talking about the government. Anyway, yeah, our government in America, what they've done to other governments, starting with Hawaii. That's an interesting story. But moving right along, there's a doctor who's probably the leading expert on not really the Wegovy, Mounjaro, or Ozempic. She's one of the leading authorities out here, pushed by, I think she works at Harvard. She's works at UMass Hospital. I guess that's a hospital in Boston. But she's pushing the narrative that if you are obese, it's probably directly tied to a particular gene that you have, and that it's virtually impossible for you, first of all, to look like her, and like if for her, it's impossible for her to look like the supermodels because genetically, you're just locked in. Your set point says you're fat. And I'm listening to her different speeches, and some she said really just disturbed me because we're not disturbed me, but it jarred something. It's like she's this close. She's this close, and all the research she's doing, all the patients that she's putting on these drugs or telling them to go to surgery, she's this close to the truth. She said, has the human body, the way the human body works, changed over the last 50 years? She said no. But the environment we live in has changed. Then she just jumps back into the fact that you got this genetic thing that's going to make you just, always be overweight. And I was like, tell me more about this environment. Is it the environment where pharmaceutical companies are hooked up with agricultural companies and are feeding us wheats, grains, and even meats that really just do things to our system, to this perfect system that we millions have been given? And the reason it made me wonder, why did she even stop at 50 years? Because you know what? 50 years was when they started to see the impact of grains, sugars infused into everything. And that's when our weights begin to spike. Illness began to spike, obesity, all this stuff. So yes, the fight against obesity is real. But just to be honest, they're getting to a point now where it's becoming kind of they want the elite or the upper class to be able to lose weight if you're not able to free your mind or our minds to say, like, hey man, the cheapest way to lose weight is to adjust your foods. Figure out, seriously, when you look at the obesity and the things that it causes, yes, being obese is a problem. So either you need to eat go real keto, low carb, carnivore, or you try to be a vegan. Don't be coming in here with all these cakes and cakes and pies. You gotta have a big green barrel of lettuce every day with some olive oil and lemon juice on top of it. Figure it out. Adjust your food. Is better than surgery. The surgeries are not holding for people. Lap bands are failing left and right for people. The process, even the gastrointestinal thing with all these shots that people are taking. A lot of people coming off the drugs within about a year because first of all, it's expensive. It's ridiculous. But I don't even know if they got any people that's on it for 5 years because it's an expense, folks. It's like a motorcycle payment. Every month, like a motorcycle payment. And the truth be told, you know it's something wrong if, like, not even the fact that some people just can't do it and it hurts people and it has allegedly taken people, it's associated with people losing their lives in different places. But the fact that when people come off of it, they get the weight back. And that's not what we want. I don't want to do what I'm doing. But what I'm doing, I'm not going to stop. From this day forward, I'm always going to be in some kind of a low carb situation because maybe it's just how my body is. And everything's looking good. My tests are coming out right. I know my blood work probably going to look a little different from the, have some good and bad, as it always does. But my main number I'm looking at is my A1C. I want to get an A1C that's down where most of America is, down, well, I can't even say most of America is diabetic or pre-diabetic. Well, what a minority of America is. Cholesterol numbers may look a little crazy, but reading stuff about that now. I'm not going down that rabbit hole yet. But weight's coming down. My body's burning fat because my clothes are loosening up. You just don't lose that much weight real fast if your body's truly burning fat off. And I need to get back into my weightlifting, and we're trying to get to a more routine exercise to help speed things along. But our morning schedule is nutso. But hey, lawn work is a coming. And that's something that usually we have to do. I have to do my part in the evenings and afternoons. So things are going to pick up. I still have not broken out my pickleball set. That's going to change. Anyway, that's all I got. All the best to you in keeping your carbs under whatever number you have set for yourself over the next 24 hours. All the best to you. God bless. Later.